What's going on, everybody? It's Jack, and this is how I play golf. Today I am at Callahan Golf Links. It is our school's home course, and I'm going to be playing 9 holes. Basically, all I want to do is just bring you guys along and explain a lot of my shots and kind of go through my thought process. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. All right, so first hole here at Callahan, pretty gettable par 5, log leg left. I usually hit 3-wood, keeps me short of the bunkers out there. So we're going to start it out at that bridge that you guys can see out there. Try to cut it back into the fairway. So this is what I'm left in with. I got about 175 yards. So I actually cut off a bit more than I was expecting. We started back there, kind of over by that little green thing. And these were the bunkers I was kind of trying to take it at, and this was the bridge. So again, we got 175 into this pretty short par 5. So let's see if we can get after it. All right, so 175 is actually between clubs for me, so I'm not gonna go with the 7. If I hit a full 8, it would probably leave me just short if I don't catch it just right. So we're gonna try to hit a knockdown 7. Just get it on the green. This pin's kind of on the front half of the green, so if we're able to just get it past, then we'll have a pretty good lick at eagle. So we'll see what we can do. A little high with the right side of the green. Should be about pin high, probably 20-30 feet for eagle. Right, so a few things you guys might notice as I play golf. First thing is my over-exaggeration of feels. So for me, a big thing that I need to work on is try to swing a bit more left. I predominantly like to hit a cut in the first place, but I hit a draw actually for about 4 or 5 years beforehand. And I just switched to a cut this summer. But I really like to get that feeling of swinging a bit more left, and I can really be aggressive with the cut. With the draw, I kind of got a little bit passive for a while there. So as you guys can see, really over-exaggerate that feeling of swinging pretty hard left and trying to get that ball working from left to right. So a thing that my swing coach and I are really working on is really just working the ball one way and just getting really good at that, and either playing anything from a straight ball to just an absolute banana slice. And it seemed to work out this last season, so we're going to keep it going and we'll see how we end up. Another thing I started doing was picking out an intermediate target. I had a lot of problems with alignment in the past, so I eventually decided to take out those struggles and start picking an intermediate target, and that's also really helped me in my game. So I highly recommend doing that if you haven't done it already. Right, so walking up to the green here, this is the putt we have for eagle. I'd say it's probably about 30 feet. So let's see if we can knock it in there. So once I get on the green, first thing I do, obviously, fix your ball mark if you haven't already. Mark the ball, and I like to step off my putts because I keep all of my stats. So I will step off how far this putt is, so we'll see. Right, so this putt is about 25 feet. It was a couple feet short of 9 steps, and every step is 3 feet in a yard, however you want to add that up. So for me, I got about a 25-footer for eagle. As you can see, I also like to read it on the opposite side of the hole to really get a good look from 2 sides of what the putt's going to do. So I see this putt breaking from right to left a good bit, so I'm going to stand over the putt and read the putt with my feet a little bit, and then from there pick a target and a line and just commit to it and try to knock it in. Right, so after standing over that putt, I feel it about 6 inches out to the right, so I use a line on the ball, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna put this line out on a mark I see out by the hole and try to knock it in. Just short right, so we got a tap in birdie. Not a bad start at all to the round. Second hole here at Callahan, we got about a 427 yard par 4 up the hill. Probably plays closer to 440, 445, somewhere in that range. Right, so what I want to try to do here is start the ball at the left edge of that big tree you guys can see out on the right side of the hole. Let it work back to the right. This hole is straight, but there is a pretty big bank on the right side that'll bring the ball back down to the fairway if I do hit it a little bit too far right. So let's see how it goes. So we got 132 yards to this flag. It's in the back left on the top half of a 2-tiered green. So we're really going to try to be aggressive here. We should have a pitching wedge in. Right, so if you guys haven't seen my wedge video, go ahead and check that out here. I'll put a link right up there in that corner. But if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check it out after you watch this video. But for me, a full pitching wedge, 46 degrees, should go about 140 yards. This hole plays a little bit uphill, so we're gonna try and hit that 140 mark. Let's see how close we can get. Ball's above my feet a little bit, so we're gonna aim just a touch to the right and try and let the slope warp the ball back to the left. Really get close. Right, so just on the right side of the green, should be pretty close to pin high. Didn't draw back as much as I thought it would, but we got a putt. Walking up to the green, this is the look we got at for birdie. So let's go ahead and step it off and see how far we got in. So we got 20 feet for birdie. Again, another right to left breaker. So let's see if we can knock this one in. First read, I got it kind of somewhere out in here. Blew down a lip further past than I needed to. Oh, we're able to save par. Move on to the next one. Here we are, third hole at Callahan. It's a 325 yard par 4 down the hill. That's pretty gettable. I've actually never hit this green, but I've gotten pretty close, so we're gonna see what we can do today. So if you guys have noticed, I've actually lined up on the left side of the tee box on every hole so far. So for me, the way that I like to line up on the tee box is whichever side the trouble is on is the side of the tee box I line up on. So for me, I feel like it's harder to miss left when I'm lined up on the left side of the tee box, whereas if I'm lined up on the right side, I have a harder time missing on the right side because I can aim up the left and vice versa. So I highly recommend you guys trying this out for yourself and let me know how it goes. We got the driver here. We're gonna see how close we can get to this green. Aim this one between the two bunkers and try to let it cut back just a touch. That one should be pretty close. Right guys, so as you can see, just knocked it on the fringe here. So we got a halfway decent look for eagle. See if we can knock it in. First putt bobbed on me a little bit, but that second one just caught the lip and fell in. So we'll take 2 under through 3. All right, so here we got another par 5. As you can see, lining up on the right side of the tee box because again, the trouble is on the right side. So I'm aiming this at a tree out in the distance and let it fade back to the right. Same as the last par 5, I unfortunately can't hit driver, otherwise I run out of room. Right guys, so I wasn't able to give you commentary there. There's a group behind me, so I was trying to get out of their way. But I had about 252 into the green. I tried to hit a nice low 2-iron. As you guys can see, there is a pretty big downslope on this hole, right about there. So anything that hits that downslope just runs forever. So I tried to keep it as low as I could, and it should have been towards the left edge of the green, but it might have gotten caught up in the rough. So we'll go ahead and see. So while I have some time, I'm letting this group behind me play through. I'm going to explain to you guys how I keep stats just really quick. If you would like to see a full video of this, let me know. All right, so just real quick, that's kind of what my scorecard looks like. You'll see here I have my score, my putts, my tee shots, and my approaches. So basically what I keep is obviously my score, how far the putts I hit are from the hole, and then I have my tee shot, what I hit off the tee, and then how far I have into the green and how close I hit it. I use a great program called Decade Golf or Birdie Fire, however you want to call it, but it's a great tool that's helped me really look into my stats and understand what I need to fix within my game and do a bit better job at. So I recommend you guys trying it out. There is a free version, but it only gives you so much. I do actually pay for the subscription. But again, if you guys want to see more in-depth details of what my stats look like, let me know down in the comments and I'd be more than happy to make a video about it. So we've got a nice little 33-yard pitch shot into the green here. Kind of short-sighted, but I think we can still get it pretty close. I got my 58 degree here, so we'll see what we can do. I'm trying to land this just short of the front edge of the green and let it run over the rest of the way. So that flew a lot further than I wanted it to, and it rolled just a little bit past the green, but we still got a decent look at birdie. not a horrible par there. That third shot didn't end up as good as I thought it would have been, but it's all right. Still made par. So we'll move on to the 5th hole, still at 2 under. I think you've heard me talk enough, so I'm gonna play these next 4 holes and just show you guys what it looks like and let you guys enjoy. Once I get to 9, I'll come back and join back up with you. So I did find my ball. It's stuck up underneath that tree right about there. All of this we do play as a red hazard. So I'm gonna end up dropping right here, and I'm going just where that big tree is. The pin's just on the other side of this rock. So as the sun's going down on this beautiful day, I'm walking down to 9T. It's been quite the eventful round. 3 birdies, a double, and a bogey. Not my proudest, but definitely some things to take away from this round. Have some work to do with the driver. Definitely some work on those longer lag putts. My speed's not been too hot today, but I hope you guys have enjoyed, and let's see if we can go out and finish strong on the 9th. The last 2 drives have gone left. Let's see if we can straighten it out and find the fairway here. Aiming at the left edge of that middle bunker and trying to let it leak back to the right. Much better than the last 2. So walking up the 9th fairway now. This is absolutely my favorite time to play. It is just about 8 o'clock. Sun's going down, it's cooling off. Feels great out here. So let me know down in the comments below what your guys' favorite time during the day to play is. Are you a morning person, afternoon person, or you want to go late evening, kind of like me? Best time I think to tee off is around 4 o'clock and finish as the sun goes down. So we got 106 into this flag here. Again, going off of my wedge distances, that should be just a tiny bit more than a 3/4 54 degree. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. See if I can knock it close. Kind of came out of that one a little bit, a leak to the right, but we still got to look at bird. Alright guys, it got a little dark for me to finish the video outside. Had a 27-footer for birdie on the last and left it about half a foot short. But anyways, ended up shooting even par 36. Again, the double and bogey really killed the momentum of the round. Apart from those 2 drives that went left, I honestly feel like I hit the ball fairly well. My putting obviously wasn't great from long range, but inside of 10 feet, I really felt like I made a lot of ones that I needed to keep the round going. But yeah, that's how I play golf. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or ways that you think you would have played a shot a lot differently, let me know. I'm really interested in trying to start a community on this channel and, you know, understanding how you guys play and how different I play from you guys. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to let me know if you did, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.